Welcome guys, Marvel's budgets are out of control. You don't need me to tell you this, but we are going to be taking a look at Captain America Brave New World because the budget is absolutely insane. I don't think this will turn a profit. In fact, I would hazard a guess, hot prediction, probably lose somewhere in the region of $200 million for Disney. We'll take a look because the numbers are crazy. Yeah, they're really crazy. Marvel really does need to get these budgets under control. So Deadpool and Wolverine, a movie which will undoubtedly gross a high amount. We don't know how much it'll net in terms of profit, but it will absolutely gross a high amount. There is a difference there, guys. You've got to learn it. So that's, I guess, one hit that they'll have on their hands. But Captain America, Brave New World, yeah, not really going to be a hit with a budget of $350 to $375 million. What? Over $700 million to break even? What are you doing? You mentalists. You absolute mentalists. This is staggering. Staggeringly stupid. Unbelievable. Like, actually, I'm genuinely a bit speechless. I saw this headline and I was like, sorry, what? Like, I did a double take. $350 to $375 million. This is just production budget. So you got to double that. You got to double that for it to break even on its production budget. It hasn't even started marketing yet. Chuck another 100 million bare minimum on top of that. So over $800 million to break even. Astronomically stupid. For a film without Captain America in it. Because no one cares about this chap. Good character when he was his character. Not this impersonation of Captain America nonsense. Goodness me. Anyway, we'll take a look at this article. This is on World of Real. Hit subscribe if you're newer, guys. Do turn the bell notifications on. So, like I said, this is, yeah, World of Real. Just astronomical numbers. It says this, last year, after receiving negative test scores, nearly $400 million on a film which people hate. Wow. That's when you know, like, Kevin Feige and Bob Iger, they've just drank their own Kool-Aid, haven't they? They're like, we're the best. You're not. You're really not. Marvel being underwhelmed by an early cut of the film, Julius Onar's Captain America Brave New World was delayed to February 2025. Extensive reshoots were also called, with 3 major action sequences being filmed. And the rumour is it's first, second and third act. Jesus. From May to August of 2024. Now it says here, Brave New World had originally wrapped filming in June of 2023 and was set for a July 2024 release date. But it's now turned into this monstrous mess for Marvel. You just don't push a movie this big out of your calendar and then decide to dump it in February unless major trouble is brewing. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So that's the other thing, right? They're dumping it in February of next year. So they still don't think it's going to be good. Why are you greenlighting shit films? Why would you need to reshoot 3 action sequences, right? Bearing in mind, again, remember, they were doing reshoots from, God, what was it? May to August. So, like 2-month reshoot, right? That's nearly a whole film. We don't know if it's May, June, July. It could be the entirety, because if that is the case, that's 12 weeks. That is a whole film shoot. But why would you need to do extensive why would you need to do 12 weeks worth of reshoots if you'd lock down a good script? Like, it's not my money. I don't care. I don't understand why I get so exasperated over it. I just think it's because it's the sheer astronomical figures that, and I just think, how are people that stupid? Like any business, you have to have a business plan, right? And a business plan is extensively worked on, generally speaking. The finer details combed over, profit and loss, etc., etc., overheads, etc. You wouldn't just create a business without a plan. A movie is a business. And they're just greenlighting businesses, movies, left, right and centre without a plan. Because they've drunk their own Kool-Aid and they look so stupid for it. And even now they're still going to dump it in February. Still going to be shit. Hilarious. So back in December, Matthew Orton was hired by Marvel to open additional scenes, or pen, sorry, additional scenes and material. Orton's work is being shot in this latest 4 month. 4 months. I mean, that's a movie. They're reshooting the whole movie of additional photography taking place in Atlanta. They've also added new characters to the story. It's all amounting to what could be a catastrophic disaster for the House Mouse, or the Mouse House. Will audiences even show up for a Captain America movie without Captain America? No, obviously not. So here we have this. Brave New World already had a budget of $275 million before reshoots. Now, a contact deeply indebted in the current Brave New World reshoots is telling World of Real that the additional reshoots are said to cost Disney Marvel anywhere between $75 to $100 million. And hilariously, they confirm what I just said. It's like they're shooting a brand new movie, because they are. Anything over 12 weeks of reshoots, it's a whole movie. That's a whole film. All of it. Whole film. They're shooting a whole film. Idiots. And it says this, it's a real bummer that Onar has to go through this ordeal. He was a Sundance darling in 2019 for directing The Excellent Loose. Now he's been zapped into the Marvel machine. That's what they do all the time. They always grab newbies, people that they can just push around, people that they don't know how they work, and then the artist doesn't know how they work. It's a shit show. It's a complete shit show. HBO very intelligently keeps a roster of directors that they work with quite nicely, and they keep bringing them back. If they don't work well, then they don't bring them back. They bring on some new ones here and there, but you have to prove yourself. Directing pilot scripts and things like this. So Brave New World is based on earlier drafts by Dallin Mousson and Malcolm Spellman, the latter of which was head writer on The Falcon and Winter Soldier. Orton has, by all accounts, scrapped a big chunk of the screenplay and rewritten key new scenes. Amazing. This is going to be just a fucking disaster. An absolute disaster. And it says here, look, the film, which stars Anthony Mackie, blah, 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 is being released in February 14th. Valentine's Day. Captain America Valentine's Day. This will genuinely lose Marvel, I reckon, somewhere in the region, at the very least $100 million. But my prediction, $200 million. There you go. I don't think anyone cares about this. Who's excited for this shit? Thoughts down below? Hit subscribe if you're newer, turn the bell notifications on. Please do check out my Patreon. Support me further there for as little as $2 a month. There's been a whole bunch of people. Thank you to everyone that has, by the way. But there's some people that have signed up to the free thing. There is no free patron, basically. So support further. Cheers. Bye now.